Hello gamers and welcome back to another video. So you might know that the intervention got buffed. It's faster, stronger, better in every way. It has higher damage, faster fire rate, further damage range, faster bullets, faster aim speed, and it's just in general much better than what it was. And now that the straight pull bolt attachment is a thing, it's just amazing. Like, it literally takes a shit at the TRG. Like, the TRG has no chance against the intervention at the moment. And the setup that I use for this intervention just in this video is the Ember Boost sight, which is the TRG42 sight, Muscle Booster, and straight pull bolt. It works. I don't know, I use Muscle Booster because I want to neutralize the fire rate, even though I know that its true fire rate isn't close to 50, so it doesn't really matter if you're using Muscle Booster or not. You could use Muffler too if you want to, but I use Muscle Booster because, you know, why not? But the intervention currently is insane. It can literally one-hit kill torso up to 150 studs, and it has the lowest drop in the entire game. I don't know, dude, but this gun is kinda amazing. It can have 8 bullets in a magazine, which it's a lot. Like, I think it's the third highest. I think the Scout has 9 bullets, and the other highest has 10 bullets. And here's the intervention with 7, which is kinda insane, you feel me? But as I said, bolt action sniper rifles doesn't show their true RPM. Like, it says that the intervention has 50 RPM, right? No. Because of the fact that they didn't change the bolting speed, it does not shoot at 50 RPM. It's literally impossible to shoot at 50 RPM. It's closer to like 35, 33 RPM, but it's nowhere near 50. But this doesn't make the gun worse. It's actually still quite amazing. It has 4 studs penetration, so don't be afraid trying to shoot through different kind of walls. And, you know, it can kill it up to 150 studs to the torso, so don't be afraid to just try to aim for the torso sometimes. Like, especially in medium range, you could just aim for the torso instead of the head, because, you know, you could still get the kill. But you could also use sights like the NSX 832 or the Sidewinder, which are really good sights. They're scopes. They're really good scopes, if I'm gonna be honest. But this intervention, now that it's so good, what's the point of the TRG? Like, the TRG has it's like 2 RPM faster than the intervention, but has worse damage, less bullets, worse damage range, less muzzle velocity, basically worse everything. It's a worse intervention. So I would like to suggest that the TRG simply became faster. Maybe not in fire rate, but just ADS speed and handling. Fire rate is fine, I guess, because it still has 105 studs torso kill range, which is still a lot. But like, handling in general, maybe it could get the aim speed of 11 or 12. Maybe even 13, that would maybe be too high, but considering the AWM has 14.5 ADS speed, it doesn't seem too exaggerated, if I'm gonna be honest. So currently I feel like the TRG is super duper classed out by the intervention, which is also a rank 0 gun. Like, the TRG, I don't remember which rank it was, it may be rank 42. 84. It's rank 84, and the intervention is rank 0, and it's better in basically every single way possible. Do you see the problem that I'm getting at, you feel me? The intervention is just 10 times better than this TRG, you feel me? And compared to other snipers, the intervention actually holds up really well. I would say that the intervention is probably the 4th or 5th best sniper in the game currently, behind the WA2000, SVDS, and Steyr Scout. Those 3 snipers still outclass the intervention greatly. But I'm not sure if the intervention is better than the M107. The M107 is still, like, amazingly good, you know? The M107 can still kill you incredibly fast because of the fact that it can one-kill torso all ranges. But it's really slow in handling and it's hard to use. So the M107 generally has a way higher skill ceiling, you feel me? But if you want the best setup for the intervention, you need straight pull. And the straight pull is pretty expensive. I think it's 2,000 kills, but I have infinite credits, so that isn't a problem. But you guys don't have straight pull. But if you want to use the intervention to its fullest potential, I suggest you invest in straight pull because of the fact that it's so much better using straight pull than without. The thing that straight pull does is when you shoot an intervention without straight pull, you can't aim while bolting. Well, you can scope in while bolting, but when you use straight pull, you can do that, which is kinda insane, not gonna lie. It goes really hard, because you can aim in much earlier compared to before, which is a huge advantage when using it. You could use Muster Booster too, but it's also a high kill attachment, so I wouldn't recommend it, because it doesn't even help if I'm gonna be honest. I'm just using it because why not? I mean, you could use Muffler. That's also a really high kill attachment. Just use Flash Hider or nothing at all, because that's also very. But because the only attachment that matters for the intervention at the moment is straight pull, and that's the only thing you need. Straight pull. But yeah, currently I have 4,000 kills with intervention, which isn't a lot. Like compared to Vitality, which has 170,000 kills on the intervention. He literally has 170,000 kills on the intervention, and that's insane. Like, I imagine that he became twice as good now because of this buff, because he was really good before too with the intervention, and now he got buffed. It's so much better now, you know? But how does this hold up? It holds up pretty well, I don't know. But how does this hold up, like, as compared to before? How much better is it? So before, the intervention could one-hit kill torso up to 100 studs, which is okay. No, it's actually really good. But the problem was that the TRG could do it to 105 studs, which is literally further than the intervention. And the intervention shoots 408 Shade Tack, while the TRG shoots 338 Lapua. So that was a problem. But now the intervention can one-hit kill torso up to 150 studs, which is really, 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 really good. And I also had a problem that you couldn't use iron sights on the intervention, or actually any sniper. And now they have added that to all guns, so I can literally use the TRG irons on my intervention, and that's why I really liked the TRG over the intervention before, because of the fact that you could use the iron sights, because the iron sights were so clean in my opinion. It just made the gun nicer to use in general. And, you know, the TRG has less bullets, right? You know, and the intervention has more, and that was actually a good advantage. It still has the same bullet count, but the intervention is just so much faster and well, maybe not faster. The TRG is slightly faster in fire rate, like true fire rate. So, you know, The intervention had, I think it was 35 RPM before, but the actual true RPM was 27, which is like 10 less than it has now. Like, it got 10 RPM faster with this update, which is kinda insane, not gonna lie. And I think it had 9 ADS speed before, now it has 10. And it had 3,000 studs per second muzzle velocity before, and now it has 3,200, which is the highest in the game at the moment. I don't think they would add a gun, well, change a gun to have over 3,000 studs per second muzzle velocity, because I thought like 3,000 studs per second was the limit kinda that you would make the guns, but apparently 3,200 is now the limit. Well, I mean, the railgun has 12,500 studs per second muzzle velocity. But there's a pretty big drawback with this intervention. It's generally slow. It's kinda slow, you feel me? It's not too slow, but it's not too fast either. It's just a medium fast handling, you feel me? Like, compared to the Scout, it's sluggish. Compared to the SVDS, it's also kinda sluggish, because the SVDS aims faster, fires faster, has more bullets, is semi-automatic. It's just much better, you feel me? But it doesn't have a 150 stud torso kill range. It only has 50 studs. But the intervention is now one of the better snipers in the game. I really wanted this. Like, I hated that one of the worst snipers was the first sniper, and the best sniper was the last sniper. It kind of gave the kind of view that it was paid to win, you feel me? But that was only for snipers. Like, all the other guns, like low rank guns, are so much better. When talking about other guns, like except battle rifles, well, all battle rifles are kinda insane, because, you know, Fel 50s high rank and Scar H is low rank, ECR is low rank, all are insane, literally every single one of them. But yeah, I dropped 122 kills with the intervention in one game. I ran around with my iron sight intervention and shot people in the Tour Stone. yeah, that's the video. If you enjoyed the video, press the like button, buy my merch even if I don't have any, and I'll catch you in the next one tomorrow, or stream tonight, because I got Easter break now, which is kind of quirky, feel me? But yeah, I'll catch you guys later.